Okay, let's read this comment. It says, this is a genuine question. What age do you think it's appropriate to educate your child about body parts? I don't agree with public nudity, especially with children. I feel like 6 is a bit old too, and I think they go on to say, like, not know about private areas. So just to clarify, I start teaching my children about their private areas probably as early as age 1. It's just a conversation while they're taking a bath, while they're getting their diaper changed. And then I would probably say that probably around age 2, I start taking the conversation a little bit further. No one should be touching your private areas except mama or daddy in appropriate situations, like at bath, when I'm changing your diaper, when you're using the potty. You should only, touch your private areas when you're cleaning yourself, whatever. Those are our little conversations about 1, 2, 3 years old. Just some variation of just putting those little seeds in their head. And I'm pretty sure it's probably like late 3, 4-year-old range before we even get to talking about the fact that other genders have a different type of private area. But they already know no one should be touching my private areas, and I shouldn't touch other people's private areas. So I fortunately have never had any one of my children to be touched or fondled or messed with in that type of way, and I thank God above for that alone, him and only him, for that protection. And I don't know if my mindset and the way that I practice teaching my kids that has kept us from, that. I'm sure it's a lot of other factors, but it has worked for me. They have a great understanding of what's an appropriate touch, who is an appropriate person to touch them, and they've had a strong sense of that since they were little. So yeah, although my 6-year-old daughter doesn't know that her private area is scientifically called a vagina, she does know that it is a private area and what shouldn't happen to it. And although she doesn't know that a little boy's private area is scientifically called a penis, and up until the other day she didn't really know what it looked like, she does know it's a private area and that it shouldn't be touched, and she shouldn't touch it and they shouldn't touch her. Like, she understands the concept of private areas and the do's and the don'ts.